Hello YouTube world, my name is Katie. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're not new, welcome back, love. Today I've got something that might be a little controversial to discuss, the CANCARD. So if you're curious about the CANCARD, you're wondering what it's all about and whether it's actually worth your time and money to be paying for one, to own one, you are in the right place. I'll be diving into its benefits and drawbacks in this video. First things first, let's talk about what the CANCARD is. CANCARD is, by their own words, an ID card designed with the help of doctors, backed by senior representatives of the Police Federation, and made for patients. CANCARD aims to bridge the gap between patients, doctors, and police. So owning the card allows police to exercise discretion by understanding that the patient who is in possession of cannabis might actually be using it to medicate for a condition as opposed to recreational use. The card has your name, date of birth, NHS number, and a little photo of your ID. On the back of it, there's a little telephone number that the police can call and confirm that that is you and that is your CANCARD and that you do in fact own one. Or you can actually log into your CANCARD account and confirm it that way. So what I'm going to do now is just throw up a picture of my expired CANCARD so you guys can actually visually see what I'm talking about. So this is the front of the CANCARD. This is a stock image purely because the front of my CANCARD is just dirty, but you can see this is what it looks like. And then you can see this is the back where you have the name, date of birth, NHS number, your CANCARD number, and of course your photo. Hopefully you can see down there, there's the number to call for the police if you need to. And then obviously it's got the start date and the expiry date. And of course mine has expired. I haven't bothered to renew mine. So as you can see, basically the card is just like the UK's version of the USA medical card. However, it's not in any way endorsed by the government. It's not like a widely known used thing, so it's not the exact same in any way, shape or form. It's just used as a comparison to basically say I am a medical patient user and this is my card. It's important to know here that you don't actually have to have a legal prescription to own a CANCARD. On the CANCARD website itself, it says that they do not require any form of diagnosis or any conditions that allow you to receive a medical cannabis prescription. And you also don't even need to have a medical cannabis prescription in order to apply for a CANCARD. So literally anyone can get one. These cards are available on the CANCARD website, to which the owner and founder has been working very hard to get medical cannabis on the NHS since the law changed in 2018. The owner and founder is a lady called Carly Barton. She was actually one of the first person to receive a UK prescription of medical cannabis privately since the law changed in 2018. Since then, she's been involved in many projects that seek to establish a wider access to medical cannabis in the UK. Right, so now you know what the CANCARD is, let's explore the benefits of owning one. So on their website, immediately what screams out to me is that the biggest beneficial reason of you owning a CANCARD would be because they are backed by the police. Possessing cannabis without a valid reason is illegal. However, owning a CANCARD can serve as some leniency and evidence of your medical need, potentially protecting you from any future issues. The CANCARD can also remove stigma that is attached to cannabis. Specifically, for the people that don't realise that cannabis is used for medical reasons and that you are a medical patient. It's a visible sign of your medical need. It's a visible sign showing that you have to medicate, you are a patient, you are not performing any illegal anything. It might give you some peace of mind that you know that you are a patient and not a drug taker, if some people unfortunately have that judgment around you. So owning this card can lead to welcoming and more understanding support from those around you. All right, now let's discuss the potential drawbacks or limitations that owning a CANCARD may have. Backed by police. So you should be fully safe and legal, right? Well, not necessarily. It is true that you most definitely stand a better chance in court should it get there. There are what we call mitigating factors when you get to court. And having a legal prescription would 100% be taken into consideration when deciding on whether you were medicating or not. However, the CANCARD will not stand up in court on its own. Like I said earlier, you do not even need a legal prescription to get a CANCARD. So owning one without a script is kind of pointless if you unfortunately get into any legal issues, in my own opinion, if you ask me, and you also pay for the pleasure. While the CANCARD does provide some legal protection, it doesn't give you immunity from all legal issues. The legal status of medical cannabis varies from place to place, and not all authorities may not be aware of the existence of this ID card. They may not even recognise it as a valid form of ID as a patient. They may not have had the training. There are countless stories of people being pulled over, patients being pulled over, doors being knocked from police coming at the door because neighbours have complained. And they are absolutely unaware of the CANCARD when being presented to them by a patient. They have no idea. The patient says, I have a CANCARD, I'm a legal patient, and the police says, you have a what now? The training was supposed to be, I guess, rolled out to different counties, but not all police have had this training. So like I say, it varies from place to place, whether or not your police even know about this card. I guess they've been rolling it out to some counties because I've heard that in some places they are very aware and then in some places they are not aware. So I know it's not nationwide. I also do have to ask the question. Now, ponder this for a minute. What if there's an officer that went through all of the CANCARD training, he knows exactly, or she knows exactly what they're doing, and they have effectively been able to train other officers about the CANCARD and they're becoming more aware of it? What if they leave the force? Are the police going to go through the same training for another person in replacement? Or are they just going to keep dwindling smaller and smaller out of the pool as the police go on to retire or onto other jobs? And just something to think about. Another drawback, in my opinion, is that it costs £29 for the card itself, and then you have to pay £19 a year to renew it. This is one of the reasons why I did not renew my card. I felt this was a luxury that I did not need. Personally, I didn't even need it throughout the entire year that I had it. I was never pulled over. I never had police knock on my door. I have never had any issues in the year that I owned the CANCARD. So I just thought, I'm not paying £19 in this time of crisis for something that I just didn't need, and I felt that it was a luxury. I am damn near certain that it only cost me like $19.99 in 2022 though. I don't think I would have paid £29 for it. That seems a little steep. So if there are any CANCARD patients that had it when it first sort of came out, please let me know in the comments how much you paid for it, because I'm like going crazy. I deleted the email because I needed to free up some space. And I'm going crazy thinking, was it 20 quid or did I pay 30? Because I can't imagine myself paying 30. So please let me know what you paid in the comments. So the last potential drawback of owning a CANCARD is the possibility of privacy issues. By carrying a CANCARD, you might inadvertently disclose your medical condition to others who otherwise wouldn't have known about it. This could be a concern for those who value their privacy. So to sum it up, I think that the CANCARD can be a beneficial resource to use if used in conjunction with your legal prescription. It offers legal protection, access to medical cannabis, and a way to reduce stigma. However, it's not without its limitations, including legal limitations, privacy concerns, restricted access if your police department has no idea what CANCARD is. Whether you decide to get a CANCARD or not truly does depend on your personal circumstance and whether or not there is efficient police training in your area. So if you are interested in getting yourself a CANCARD, then I do recommend you ringing up your local police station and just asking them if they are familiar with the CANCARD program. do your research, speak to other patients, speak to other healthcare professionals if you feel you need to before you go out there and get one. Just go and learn everything you can about it so you can make an informed decision if this is something that you want to buy or not. I hope that this has helped. If it has, please do make sure you hit that like button down there. Subscribe for more content. I have a few videos on the go. So if this is something that you like, if you're enjoying the medical cannabis journey, if you're enjoying the patient's view on it, things are coming, things are happening. Please do consider subscribing because it helps a small channel like myself grow. And that's exactly what I'm trying to do. So much, much appreciated to all of the newbies that are oncoming. Thank you for being here. If you're still listening to me, how about putting something down in the comments that's completely random so that we can throw everyone off? Why not? Until the next time, thank you so, so much for watching. Be good to yourselves, be good to each other. I'll see you later.